Hi Gemini, welcome to your general love reading. We are currently in Libra season and in celebration of Libra season, which kicked off September 22nd. I'm doing general love readings for all 12 signs. If you are here from my Instagram page, Astrologyslore, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you're here from other platforms, such as Facebook or Snapchat, welcome to you as well. I am using two different decks in this reading. The first is the Romance Angels Oracle deck, which I use for my love readings. The second is just my general deck, my Rider Tarot, which I use in all of my personal and general readings, okay? So again, thank you for joining me. This is a general reading in the area of love. You'll want to take what is and leave what isn't. And with that being stated, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull an energy for the theme of this particular reading, and it will go up here, okay? So let's get started here. Ooh, okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that is the general energy that's coming through for you. I'm going to put that there. So definitely interested in seeing what that's about. All right, Gemini. So let's go ahead and pull 6 cards pertaining to this and see what's going on, okay? That was just sloppy. Let's try that again. There we go. First card out. Ooh, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is actually really important because a lot of Geminis in general can sometimes be scared off by the thought of commitment. Not all Geminis, but by some. Definitely get the feeling that you're wanted in this situation. Let's see what's next. We have codependency. Okay, it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, and we're going to be clarifying all of these. Next card out is children. It says your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so some of you might actually be in a connection where your partner has children involved, and that could be potentially affecting your connection there. Next card out, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. Trying to keep these straight. Okay. Next card out. Honeymoon. Ooh, enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. We have Halloween and Thanksgiving coming up. It's a very beautiful card there. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a feeling that most of the Gemini that I'm reading for are already in a connection. Okay, it says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm just going to set that one up top since we're out of room up here. So, Gemini. Okay. So, definitely reading for mostly Geminis that are already in a connection. However, that doesn't mean that the single Geminis don't also apply to this reading, because I am also seeing that there's a new connection coming in for those of you that are single. Someone that you might possibly be just a little on the fence about, but might just be encouraged by spirit to give an opportunity to. So that being said, let's go ahead and clarify these cards and see what's going on in the world of Gemini as it pertains to love. I'm sorry, but I just want to keep these straight here. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some general tarot, see what's going on. I am reading probably for 2 different Geminis. The first Gemini that I'm reading for are in a committed relationship where there could possibly be an engagement of some sort. Things are starting to heat up and get a little more serious. The other Gemini that I'm reading for are single but coming into a new connection. Okay, so let's see what energy this might be. That jumped, and I'm a firm believer that when something jumps, you keep it. So we are going to keep that. Okay, let's see what jumped. Okay, wow. First card that jumped, we have Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this feels like a lot of hard work actually being rewarded. Okay, this is coming out under engagement here. So definitely both of you have put in the work to ascend to a more serious relationship. Second card that's coming out is Seven of Cups. So we have two sevens. That's very significant. That's coming up under codependency. The other card that jumped is King of Wands. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign of some sort, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It's coming out under children. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case. The next card out is Empress reversed. Okay, I want to say the Empress card is Aries. I could be wrong though. And that's coming out under retreat. Next card out. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's actually a beautiful turn of events there. Okay. Next card out to clarify finances and career, we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. So, that being said, this is what I think. Okay, this is what I think is going on. So, some of you are actually ascending to a very beautiful connection here, okay? We have the honeymoon card coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. This is a beautiful turn of events, okay? This is ascending to a higher level of your relationship. But for whatever reason, those of you that actually are in a committed relationship, I'm kind of getting a sense that some of you might be dealing with commitment issues. Not necessarily that you don't love the person, but just that you're not necessarily wanting to commit. And what I say to that is, I mean, you have to do what's best for yourself, but Spirit is actually encouraging you to give your relationship a chance, okay? So those of you that are actually having hesitations about whether or not you want to commit to this person, try to give it an opportunity, okay? I mean, definitely do what's best for you. I think Gemini will do what's best for them at the end of the day anyways. But in terms of the connection, I do think that it's worth giving a shot. Now, those of you that are single and actually have a new connection that's coming in, I see a lot of potential here. Now, we have the Seven of Cups coming out on top of engagement. As I stated, that's a very beautiful energy because you both have put in the work in order to be able to ascend to a higher place, more of a spiritual connection than anything. Very, very beautiful connection there. We have the Seven of Cups coming out under codependency. Now, this is actually very interesting because this talks about addictions affecting your romantic life. Doesn't necessarily have to be drugs or alcohol involved. It could be spending, could be some heavy finances here, especially with the finance card coming out and the Ten of Cups reversed energy. Definitely someone with the tendency to spend lavishly or to spend more than they should, okay? This codependency issue is super, super unhealthy, but it's not something that can't be worked out, okay? Definitely both of you are feeling that though, and it needs to lead to a more independent spirit in terms of not being so quick to depend on one another financially, or not being so quick to run to each other instead of resolving our issues. This King of Wands energy is actually very powerful here. It's coming up under children though. So some of you actually are dealing with someone who has children. Perhaps maybe child's mother or child's father, those type of issues. I'm getting a sense that some of you have probably dealt with that issue before. And then it could be that that's not even an issue for some of you. It's just something that's in your world right now. And if that's the case where you are dealing with someone who has children, I do understand why there's a bit of hesitation here to want to go further, because as we know, dealing with someone who has children is not always the easiest thing. That being said, this person really does care about you. There is a lot of mutual feelings here with the engagement card coming out, and I definitely see a lot of potential in this relationship. We have the Empress card reversed coming out on top of retreat. So, as I stated, definitely a lot of hesitation about the commitment. And it may not be necessarily you, Gemini. It may not be you that doesn't want to commit. It may be the other person having commitment issues, or maybe they're just scared to move forward because of how serious it's getting. But in all honesty, this is actually going to be a beautiful connection, okay? So there's no need to be hesitant. There's no need to be sad about it. It's actually going to work out to its benefit. So whoever's having these commitment issues, or these hesitations about wanting to get more serious, it's definitely going to be worth the while, okay? It's definitely going to be worth the while. And for those of you that are actually already in a connection, in a partnership, you definitely want to give your partner another chance to communicate with you. Gemini does rule the 3rd house of communications. So if this is a person that you're dealing with whose communication is a bit stifled, maybe their throat chakra is a bit stifled, you know, you want to be patient with them, because Spirit is letting you know this connection is the real deal, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune coming out under honeymoon. Very beautiful connection here, okay? Very, very beautiful, stable connection. It's really just a turn for the better. I see nothing but beautiful things here. Honestly, nothing but a beautiful connection. See a bit of fire energy here. So again, could be dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Now this 10 of Cups coming out reversed on top of financial issues. Those of you that are in a committed relationship and are having these financial issues, this is something that you actually do want to try to work at, only because this 10 of Cups coming out reversed, if it was coming out upright, it would kind of depict that things were happy. But there is a lot of strain actually being caused on some of you that are in a committed relationship as it pertains to your finances. And what I would recommend in that particular case is that you sit down and have a conversation about it, because we've already determined that there's a partnership here, okay? So with that being said, and with Gemini ruling the 3rd house of communications, there's no reason that there shouldn't be able to be a conversation had about finances. Other than that, though, very beautiful connection, very stable in terms of these potential issues being cleared up. I see a very beautiful ending to this. I see nothing but love here, Gemini. So stay hopeful. You know, try to give the relationship an opportunity. Try not to be afraid of the commitment phase. If it's something that you don't necessarily want to commit to, that is understandable. But just letting you know that this person really does care for you. And there is a lot of love to be had in the relationship and the connection, okay? So I hope that this has resonated with you. If it did, give this video a thumbs up. If it did not resonate with you, maybe next time. But until then, I'm sending all my love and light, and take care, and I'll hopefully see you in the next reading.